Damn, this song is my jam. Okay, today we're gonna try one of these guys. Beep. They're the original old school calorie mates. They remind me, it's like a lunch substitute. It's like Slim Fast, I guess. But they're not meant to make you slim, they're just meant to keep you going. They remind me of old Marine Corps MREs. Alright, new battery case looks good. Everything's put on the side. I attached 2 screws and put a Velcro wrap just in case. But it looks sturdy enough. Everything else is as usual. I rode it a little bit earlier and I could tell the motors were heating up, but I rode up a steep hill and I relied on them too much. I gave them full throttle. Alright, I'm gonna go for a swim. Good evening. What's good, some of this? Now everything seems to be working fine. It's a system that assists. It's not meant to push you along by itself. It heats up still if you use too much of the motor, so you have to assist it at least a certain percentage. Because it's around 5 p.m. The sun went down a little sooner than I expected, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go for a ride, and then I might do a speed test today just to see how fast I can get it up. So, 10, 20. That's about a 70. And you can see this, the top speed is just too much for it. It destroys our rubber parts. This one just came apart. So we'll head back and then rework on it. What's good, some of this? Thank you for coming. Poohske here. Today was a good day, not a bad day. There was a lot of things that went on. I wanted to test out the bike and take a few pictures and test a new battery box, which, by the way, printed out perfectly. I'll have a video of that at the end. And it fits a battery like a glove. I couldn't have asked for a more ideal fit. It fits right on the place where the water bottle used to be. And that was really good. I liked how that fit. I liked how it looks. It only holds one battery as of right now. So if I expand and put more batteries on there, then I'll have to change the box a little bit. But overall, for what I need it for right now, it's good. I'm redesigning the other box now for the controllers, because this one's a little big and it rubs on the wheel, and it could be designed better than this. I might mount it on the seat post, so that'll be a bit more efficient. You can see me testing out the speed earlier, and the top RPM for this is too high. I want to say it's let's see, 10, 6, 6,000. It's about 15,000 RPM, which is pretty fast. Let me do a little math here. Let's see, 650 times about 15,000. So it's too much for these rubber mounts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the power. I'm going to reduce the overall. I'm going to reduce the voltage, which should help with the heat. It should help with the durability of the rubber. It'll be less than what it is as far as overall performance. But also, you heard one of the motor mounts snap and go crazy, and it was this one on the right hand side. So it looks okay now, and I was still able to ride it just fine after. But when it's at its top RPM, it warps out and stretches out far. it becomes off balanced. So I'm gonna replace the mount with a new one, and I'm gonna put a better cap than this one, and hopefully it works out. Always hopefully, but it's getting closer and closer. I couldn't be happier with the battery rack. It fits so well on it, and the hinges or the pivot points are working really well too. I'm enjoying how they perform. I might put a spring or a hook to attach a spring or a rubber band or whatever might be handy for whoever prints these out. So that'll be a new addition I'm going to add to them. And I'll print those out tonight. And I'll remake this box because this box is, like I said, it's too big. And it's not, I mean, there's a lot of empty space in there and it's not really organized. So that needs to be redesigned. So yeah, a few more things to work on and I'm looking forward to that. Today's snack are, you saw in the video, I bought these. These are calorie mates. They're meant to they sound Australian, but they're not. They're actually meant to get you through the day. And they have a decent amount of calories, and they try to include as much nutrition as possible, just so you can to keep you from starving to death. Now I enjoy them because these remind me of military meals, like space food and things that are meant to be preserved for a long time. They have like an incredible shelf life, or at least they taste like they do. And this is what they look like. Bam. There's as plain and as boring as they can be. They have a few flavors: cheese, maple syrup, chocolate, and you can see the table of contents on the back. They sound Australian, but I assure you they're Japanese. Calorie mate. Ooh, I got chocolate. Let's see. They literally look like dog biscuits. There's nothing appealing about these, but I really enjoy them. They're so good. These are good in the way plain bread is good. I'm still running a cold. I know I sound all congested, but nothing I can do right now. These are really good to me, though. I don't think the average person enjoys these. They would probably think they're bland and boring. But each one of these is like 200 calories, which is a little more than a hard-boiled egg. So when you're in trouble and you have a heartbeat to get some food in you, there's no better choice than these. They also come in the jelly pack, which I haven't tried, and I might try that next time. Which is just like it tastes just like Jello, but they're jam-packed energy boost and to keep you going. That's it for me today. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope you enjoy the videos. At the end of the next clip, you'll see why there isn't more video taken today. I may or may have had a slight accident. It's not easy recording with the camera on your bike. Just be safe, wear a helmet. But I had to laugh it off at the end. I didn't hurt myself, aside from a cool bruise on my left foot. I didn't break anything. It's just it was just a nice hard crash. And the bike seemed to be okay. I have no idea what hit so hard because you can hear it ringing. And there was a guy standing next to me that was like surprised. I'm just glad I didn't hit nobody. As always, well, not as always, but please try to keep safe if you're out there riding, and have a good night. お疲れ様です。 You can already hear the motor spinning out. This is without me pedaling. Started off pedaling, but now I've stopped.